I'm just going to wipe down the cage walls right around where I cut with a little bit of alcohol. I'm using 100% silicone to seal this in there. I'm going to start on one side, and it doesn't matter which side, but I'm going to put about a 1/4 inch bead silicone all along the edge. I'm going to go all the way around. Now I'll do the other side. I mean the other portal side. Just want it to make a good seal with the wall so nothing gets behind there. Now, when I put these in again, now you can't see the arrow as well because it's covered with a little silicone, but you can see that divot. That's going to be the top. I want the door on this side, so that's going to be the side that has all the holes in it. I'm just going to set this one in and kind of let it sit there while I grab this one. Hopefully it won't fall out. I'm looking for that divot. There it is, so that's going to be my top. And what I'll do right now is grab a couple of the screws and get those going. Now these screws go in the center of the 3 holes, and that will grab the other portal half. I see it's pushing away a little bit. I'm going to have to set this phone down for a second. Let's see if we can make this work. But it's just going to go across. Feels like it's grabbing. I'm going to put the other one right there. You can see that. Pretty good. Looks pretty straight up and down. And you'll see there's a little bit of silicone. We'll wipe that up. But it's in there. Nice. I really like these smaller tubes because it allows me to get the angle in back here. If I were to use the caulk gun, I could probably get this front part, but it's really hard to get the back. I'm going to go and seal this up now. I'm going to start with this inner overlap of the rings area, and then I'll come back and do the outside. Probably I'm going to try to put like 1/8 of an inch bead or so. I don't need a whole lot. I just want to fill that groove. I don't want it so thin though that it's just going to peel off, rub off. So I'll try to just fill that gap. Have that in there all the way around. Oops, there you go. And what I'm going to do now is I don't want it rough, so I'm going to smooth it out with my finger, and I'm going to take it down that. And then I'm going to use a piece of paper towel to just, I'm going to continue to make it smooth all the way around. Okay, I've gone around the whole thing, I have it smoothed out. Probably takes a minute or so. Putting about a 1/4 inch bead of silicone between the portal and the cage wall, and just lightly smooth this out. You can see it's coming up on the portal wall, but I'm just gonna try to smooth that out a little bit. It would take me a couple minutes here to do this, but I want to make sure that that crack is just full of silicone. So when staff is cleaning this, it'll be pretty easy to clean. Okay, this side is done now, and you can see that silicone coming out about a 1/4 inch from the cage wall. And if you get a little messy, just go ahead and use some mineral spirits to clean up where things got a little wild. Okay, that is done. And the last thing that I want to do is fill up the center hole that has my screw in that's holding the portals together. I'm just going to fill that with silicone as well. Nothing fancy there, but that doesn't need to be catching dirt, so just fill that up with silicone and smooth that out. Once it's sealed and cured, then go ahead and put the door on. Here's the process for the door. When the door is open, it should look like this. It's gonna, the screws for the door are gonna be here, the lower set, whether you have the door on this side or if you installed it such that it was on the other side, it'll be the lower set of holes. You put the stainless steel washer on, then that nylon sleeve, and just spin that up. These will go into that hole. And let me grab my screwdriver. Sorry, I only have this Mongol screwdriver, but all the same. You can still see the nylon sleeve there, but that's going to slide inside the hole in the door so that the washer basically sits flush against the door. And I like it. I like the door tight enough so it doesn't hit when it's open. It basically holds its position. You can see here it's not quite doing that yet. Let's tighten it up a little bit more. And it'll hold its spot. You may need to put in Loctite on the bolt before you put those in there to keep that from backing out a little. Here's the other side now. This is the door stop. And you just need to bring that nylon sleeve so that it's touching the portal wall, and it does not need to be over tightened. Just tighten it snug so that when the door comes across, it'll just catch there. When the door is open, that paw will sit upright, and it should look just like that. When the door is closed, the paw is upside down. Perfect. Looks best when it's open. Well, that's it. That's all you have to do. It's in there, sealed, door is on.